What's going on, you guys? I just had to give another live update. It's me, Heather, for the record. I don't even know where to begin. So after someone came into my visit with Weston sitting on my lap, my 2-year-old son, and asked me and Xavier if we were swingers and what dick size we like. I wish I was making this up. I'm not. I went to the courthouse to attempt to see the judge with regards to some sort of emergency action that could be taken. These people are seriously looking me in my face, claiming that I'm incapable of parenting my own child. I have a stable apartment, have had it for over a year. I have a stable income, have had it for many years, have a stable job history, 10 years in the healthcare field, etc., and so forth. They have prevented me from continuing with my photo shoots. They have just plainly blocked me from continuing. And then there are these women who are hearing my curations for my photo shoots and videography and everything that I've planned, and on some straight up hater shit, just coming in and stealing my ideas, my belongings, and doing shit to prevent me from carrying out the photo shoots. So it's they always say that you should pivot, right? You should have your one foot firmly planted in your main thing, and then use your other foot to pivot around. But they don't let me do that. They don't let me pursue my own ideas and use free will. So after all of that happened, and I went to the courthouse in person 4 times for assistance, emailed my attorney as well as the state's attorneys about 40 different times, literally, none of them responded. I get a call one day, April 20th, saying that my visits are on hold and that I have to attend an emergency court date in the morning, at which point in time I was accused of contempt of court for disclosing the names of the judges and state's attorneys on a video that I sent to my sponsors and legal advocates. I was made aware during the pandemic, during the first 2 years that I was thrown out of my home unlawfully, the 2037 West Roscoe. I was told at that time that a judge, a federal judge, was taken hostage, that her son and husband, this was on CNN, that her son and husband, the person who did it was disguised as a delivery driver delivering packages, that he kidnapped the son and husband and judge in their own home and eventually ended up killing the son and the husband and taking the judge. And when I went in 3 times with Xavier and multiple other witnesses and spoke with the state's attorney's offices and the DCFS legal office and everyone else in any sort of alleged authority, they literally told me I could not file anything. My attorney, Ellen, needed to file everything. She has been blatantly refusing to file anything on my behalf, despite the fact that she's done it for the last year, and they've repeatedly denied me SharePoint access. SharePoint is the AI database in which all court records are kept in the Cook County District. I'm not sure what DuPage uses, but that is what Cook County uses. So she denies me the opportunity to file this motion. We're going on 12 weeks that I've been asking to file this motion with regards to my visitation and what the fuck is going on. They tell me the judge and the state's attorneys are done, that they no longer work there, and that there will be a new round of employees assigned to my case. At the same time, they're running vivid flashbacks. I call them awake dreams, when you have a deja vu of that judge being murdered and her husband and son, husband and son being murdered and the judge being taken. I'm thinking, okay, 4 weeks have passed where I've consistently been emailing, calling, texting, and I went in person 3 times, once a week for 3 weeks with Xavier. Every single time I went in, they told me the judge no longer works there and that my attorney needed to file a motion in order to get me in front of the new judge. Clearly, none of that's true because they filed an emergency motion to put my visits on hold, separating me from my child for more time, and refused to even hear me out on anything that was going on. I heard the judge's voice. I heard the attorney at Litem's voice. I heard the state's attorney's voices. I did not see a visual of them. They have not reinstated my visitation yet. It has been many weeks, they've always said, on federal recording. They lock my access while I'm in the middle of driving. They force me to access about 7 different applications that I'm working deliveries on, applications where my children, after months or days or weeks of not being able to contact them, will randomly call me while I'm in the middle of giving testimony. They are nefarious. I do not exist in these types of environments. Moving forward from this, I believe that everyone who has curated or in any way contributed to these sets of circumstances should absolutely have their lives taken from them and be forced to live in the existence that they've created for myself and my loved ones. I guarantee the outcome would be severely different if the authoritative intervention would take any fucking accountability. I have numerous help tickets to the National Sex Trafficking Hotline, to the Domestic Abuse Hotline. I have photos, videos, CRM databases, all uploaded to multiple clouds. And as they always say, it's only a matter of time until the AI catches up and every lie that they've told about me and every false allegation that they've attempted comes to light and is shared with others. This is the United States of America in 2026, and I am a law-abiding, tax-paying citizen of this country. Every person who has obstructed my justice, from bottom feeder to judge, from poor to rich, should be held accountable. I can firsthand say that there is no one in the world that I've caused to lose their children. There is no one in the world that I have lied about or created false narratives about so that they end up getting fucked or raped or face fucked so that they're vomiting all over the fucking place. Any and all authoritative intervention has a legal obligation to take action. I have done everything within the guidelines of the law and the United States Constitution. I do not want to be anyone's witness. I do not want to be anyone's target. I do not consent to being a part of any sort of nefarious, malicious, weird, creepy takeovers. And I would like the dog walkers to expose their faces so that I could address them individually and directly. I work 7 days a fucking week. In what court do you justify making allegations against a person when they are in daily motion with contact of upwards of 2,000 individuals just over the last 3 months? Polite, kind, articulate, and you still have the audacity to make these allegations against myself or my family members? My husband, Xavier, has been taken over so many times, they don't know how to even interact with me anymore. They have him wearing a mini skirt one day. This is my husband of almost 5 years who has never once exhibited any sort of signs or symptoms of wanting to be trans or cross-dressed prior to just these recent months. I'm tired. I am fucking tired. It's been 6 months since I've been able to reach my daughter, Vivi. I speak to my son regularly. It's been 8 weeks since I've seen my son Weston, and I spoke with my daughter Alexis this afternoon. I'm not convinced that everything is fine with any of them, but I'm definitely convinced that this agency parading around as the alleged DCFS is fake as fuck. These people are untrained individuals with absolutely no authority. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to resolve it. I don't know how to get attention for it. I don't know how to raise more money or awareness or solutions. There have been incessant threats that people are being sold into sex work. Allegations that people's awareness are being taken away from them, that they are being sexually assaulted or worked in other ways, i.e. committing fraud while they're in some sort of state of sleepness. It's not asleep. It's not unaware. It's unaware after the fact. Or possibly during. I don't know. Either way, everything that's been going on is absolutely nefarious and malicious, and I feel like they continue to leave me in situations that are not in my best interest, that I have no control over. I don't want to be around this. I'm tired. I feel like I'm overheating. I haven't eaten. They've not given me enough budget to pay my rent and have a safe place to live. Pay my car payment and insurance and have a safe place to live. I work 7 days a week. 7 fucking days a week. These people are fucking scumbags. They all know about what I've gone through, but if you drive down the street, they're all in the bar, they're all in the fucking nightclubs, getting fucked up, dancing, singing, smoking, chilling, while I work 7 fucking days a week. So you don't have the budget to intervene in any way with what the fuck is going on, but you have the budget to go pop bottles and get fucked up every weekend? Tired of this shit. I was not born to suffer. Everything comes back 3 by 3 by 3. All the things you've done to me.